Let's get ready to humble. Welcome back for another exciting night of RKTU action. I'm here with my man Cisco. Cisco, give me some skin, say the sounds, and let me know what you're thinking about tonight's match.
Oh, what's up, everybody? I am super stoked here. We got a good matchup here with an undefeated team. Seeing if they can stay undefeated with the Paladins. Let's see if Undead can knock them off and tie them in the standings here at 2-1.
Oh yeah, excited to see who takes the field for each teams and both these teams coming out swinging. I believe they're both in the same division, so that means it counts for extra because these are the people that they need to beat if they want to get that sweet, sweet playoff run going.
Yeah, absolutely. Paladins 3-0. They have 9 total wins as far as individual games. Undead is right behind them with 8. So both of them are winning teams. So the biggest difference is the losses. Paladins have a 4-game differential, and the Undead have only a 1-game differential. So it looks like we have the rosters here. We got Fresh and MJRC going for Paladins, and we got America's Finest and DJ45X going for the Undead.
I see Underfire waiting in the wings there. Not sure if he's just hanging by in case someone doesn't play well as a sub, but either way, it looks like they're prepared to do battle. They got the depth of rosters showing up. They're ready to come out, guns blazing, swords swinging, and if need be, pull someone off the bench to be fresh.
Absolutely, and Paladins are the only JL roster in the entire league that are still undefeated, so they'll be looking to keep that streak going. Obviously a JL player myself, I'm rooting against them, but I'll be doing it silently for sure.
Absolutely. I mean, you can do it openly. That's okay.
I
That's
gotta
what
remember
makes it fun,
that.
right? But at the
Yeah,
end of
for
the
sure.
day, who are you taking? Are you thinking the Paladin streak are gonna go, or do you think the undead are gonna make them dead?
Undead all the way, 100%. It's gonna be quick work, 3-0.
I think that Fresh and MJ they're gonna make Paladiner out of the undead.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Let's hope not, but I think America's Finest has something to say about that.
He might, but unless he has goals to say about it, Paladins are gonna come out on top.
It's interesting. I'm looking at this. This is going to be DJ's. I think it's his debut for the Undead. I think this is going to be his first game. So right now, looking at America's Finest, he's actually 2-3, and DJ is 0-0. So I think this is going to be interesting to see how he plays in this league with the speed of this league and how he can adjust to it.
Absolutely. MJRC and Fresh, great players on the Paladins. I believe MJRC is a higher salary, as well as America's Finest, I believe, is also one of the higher salaries. But DJ, I know, came up from the lower league just prior to the start of the season. So if this is his debut, he's got
Hmm.
to be feeling just a little bit of pressure, a little bit of weight on his shoulders. Well, what can you say to help make that weight just a little lighter for him?
I don't know. Just play. Last week was my debut in this league as well, and I just didn't care. I Once I stopped caring about winning or losing, we didn't lose a game. So just play your role, play around your teammate if you feel like he's a little bit better than you, and just do what you can. Just don't be caught out of position. Looks like I'm looking at this. MJRC hasn't lost a game yet. He's only 2-0, but MJ hasn't lost yet, so he hasn't even dropped one. That should be super interesting.
Are you thinking that perhaps MJ might lose his first game tonight? I mean, if you're rooting for
Oh,
Undead,
oh yeah, the first game. He's gonna
just the
lose the
first
first
game?
game. No, he's gonna lose the first, second, and third, but definitely the first. That's the first game he's gonna lose. It's gonna be right away.
So you think you're rooting for the Undead in a sweep here? Not only are they going to defeat the currently undefeated champions, or
Hmm.
I guess team, not champions yet, but you think they're going to sweep them, bring out those brooms, and just wipe the floor with them?
Depends on what you mean by think. I'm just hoping, I guess, more than thinking. So that's what I want to see. I want to see them come out strong. But honestly, if all jokes aside, I do want to see it go all the way. Let's see if the series can go all the way here. Make it a close one. I just
Oh
want to see
yeah,
a good Rocket
always
League.
Always looking for some great best of five action. We wouldn't be here if we didn't like to hear ourselves talking. My wife knows I love to talk, so this lets me an opportunity to do that here on stream. And unfortunately for you guys, you gotta listen.
Yeah, yeah, you're stuck with us for the. I mean, obviously you could put us on mute if you'd like to, but why would you want to do that? You know, we're the entertainment here. Obviously, it's not the Rocket League you're here for. It's for me and Humble.
Oh, I thought that was like some B-roll clip in the back. That's actually a match that's going on.
What? A match that's going on.
Yeah, this isn't a talk show with some Rocket League footage in the background.
Yeah, yeah. I'm curious. I'm wondering why the Undead. They're starting their new player in the first, league game where they're playing in conference games. It's an interesting decision there. You might wanna. I would imagine wanting to take that early lead in the division here, but nonetheless, it looks like people are starting to ready up, and we're gonna get going here any second.
Yeah, I mean, I have an answer to that. If you think this is a match you're going to lose, why would you waste some of your better rosters when you could play those players? Because there are play limits in games that you think you could win. Maybe it's a strategy. You know what? Just let them win this one. We'll get to playoffs some other way.
Yeah, well, we'll see how it's going now. The game has kicked off. America's Finest has it. A little 1v1 situation, gets it over one and in, striking first right away. America's Finest with a nice little air dribble play from the ground here.
Yeah, I mean, after something like that, he's going to have to change his name to America's Dimest. Just dimes himself up, puts it right in, and shouts, "Freedom!"
Well, you asked me how DJ might be able to settle in his debut, and that'll help right there with America's Finest just getting the first goal out of the way, just getting some of the jitters out of the way. Now he's got to play some defense. He's up early. He gets a little fake, though. MJ puts it right under him, trying to keep that unbeaten streak alive.
Now MJRC takes it off the wall, jumps off there with a quick flip, and then a dip, and then uses the back of the Octane to get a little bit of a push in there, gets the ball in there, the game in there. Oh my goodness, what an exciting start. 1-1 now as they're going into it. Fresh takes it up the wall, kicks it up center. MJ's up for the shot. The shot is blocked, but barely. Both players on the Undead having to commit for that. And then the offense slowed down by a nice demo play by Fresh. MJRC playing it slow in the corner. DJ waves at the ball as he jumps by it and allows MJ to start an offense. One-on-one, DJ's trying to get back. Past one, but the rotations are real. And yet, at the same time, they're just not good enough. Winning by an inch, win by a mile. That ball barely makes it past him.
Yeah, America's Finest probably made a mistake there by hitting that reverse for that quick second. He lost all momentum. He was low on boost. He couldn't get back in. DJ kind of saved the day twice in a row there. He just couldn't get that third one in. After starting quick, it seems like it's going the other way now. Let's see if they can recover and get their wits about him. He's got a shot opportunity here. Maybe just a little slow. Maybe needed a pre-jump just a bit there. DJ does put it into the middle for America's Finest. Nice catch there. Wide open net, but he hit it with his tires. Can DJ put it in? He can't off the post. Oh, no. Oh, that's sad.
A little too excited for his mic there. We lost you out of the excitement. Your mic went a little staticky there.
Oh,
but I assume it was static of excitement.
Oh, yeah, that's not good if I lost my mic here. It must be clipping because I'm screaming into it. But, yeah, that post got me super excited there. A little double commit. Let's see if they make them pay for it here.
I mean, MJ, they're up by one. They have the pressure. You know, DJ letting it by them on the wall, playing into their corner, trying to slow it down. DJ, there we go. Makes the save, but the Paladins are just keeping the pressure up, continually getting it in their corner, setting the ball up, taking shots, forcing saves. How long do you think the Undead can keep off this onslaught of offense?
Not long. They're turtling up a bit, but they just feel like they're moving just a little bit slower. They just need to speed up the rotations a bit. It's not that the rotations are wrong, they're just slow here. DJ takes a long, like there, he took a long circular turn and just met the 50. Luckily he won it, but now there's a one-on-one situation with America's Finest and MJ. MJ needed the boost instead of the ball, and now we got a counterattack going the other way.
Nice little demo attempt coming out there is America's Finest, trying to pave the way, but they are not letting him be a steamroller. They're saying we don't allow bullies on this field as they once again get back on the offense. Barely past DJ, a quick tip back, can he get there? No! MJROTC, MJRC. I can't pronounce words tonight. That's a wonderful thing to do. I'm so excited about this game. Tips it back, flips it in, and wow.
Yeah, what a great shot there, knowing that that ball just needed to stop. So right after I said that they needed to speed up their rotations a bit, DJ got a little impatient, probably left out of net a little bit early and left it wide open, and here it goes. Here comes the onslaught of goals here. MJ just taking over right now.
Yeah, but you know what? He did them a favor right here at the goal explosion. Snap that mental picture. Cha-chick! That was a family portrait of the Undead just sitting in that goal.
Yeah, well, they got to do something. They got to challenge earlier. Don't give MJ as much time as he's getting. Do something different. Start demoing. Get some momentum going your way. This might be the moment right here. Not quite.
If they keep playing like this, they're not going to be the Undead. They're going to be the Undone.
They're going to be the actual dead. They got to do something.
Exactly.
They got to do something here. It's just like they're just sitting in the net, almost double committing on every single ball that goes that way. So it's not looking great. They're going to have to make some adjustments before the next game.
That's right. Well, if my few minutes of playing Rocket League has taught me anything, if you want to win, well, you have to score.
Yeah. Especially when you're down 4-1. Right at this point, just throw everything. Throw everything. Oh, that's not throwing everything at them. They just kind of drove away from that ball. Seemed like both players thought the other one was going after it, and nobody went after it.
You know what, though? You got to give it to DJ. He's playing his heart out there. You know, he came up from the lower league at the start of the season, but there are some realities when you move up in these leagues. It's a little bit of an adjustment period to play with some of these people, because there is a little bit of a skill gap between the lowest salary and the highest salary. And I think DJ is feeling exactly what that feels like here tonight.
Yeah, it's the pace of the game, right? The pace changes. You know, it's just painful watching a little bit when you're watching the Undead versus the Paladins. You're on the Paladins cams. They're moving at the pace you expect from a JL team. You check out the Undead, it just feels like it's in slow-mo. Like they have no boost.
Yeah, it doesn't look good for them, although they are trying their best. It's 5-1. The bleeding has slowed, but it hasn't stopped yet. At this point, they just need to do a little bit of triage and figure out what they're going to do moving forward. I don't think they have a sub waiting in the wings, so this is it for them. Unless someone comes in from the woodwork, this is what they're going to have to deal with for the next, well, possibly only 2 more games after this one.
Well, it just like I said, the Paladins are probably going to end up sweeping, just like I called before the game started. But they do need to do something here, and maybe they don't need the sub. Maybe they just need to say, hey guys, let's just play faster, just move faster, get out of the net, get something going midfield. They have 0 midfield game. Everything they're doing is clearing right back to a high boost player from the Paladins. Make some sort of adjustment here.
Absolutely, but I mean, the Paladins, they're taking game 1, and should you expect anything less from the team that has not been defeated yet? I mean, we're going into the mid-season here coming up, and no one has taken them down yet.
Well, just like I said, they weren't going to lose a game this. They weren't going to lose a game this match, so they're up 1-0. Undead looking a little bit dead right now. Let's see if they can actually make that adjustment and become alive again.
Yeah. Do you have a fire extinguisher handy there, Cisco? Because your pants are on fire.
Oh, no. This is what I said from day. You can rewind it, check it. This is what I called. This is exactly what I predicted.
Well,
Somebody clip it.
Let's see what happens here in this next game. Are you thinking more of the same? Do you think it's going to continue to be drastically one-sided? Or do you think they have the sweet, sweet pep talk in the locker room and, maybe do a little bit of a better performance?
Well, I'll say I would love to say that the Undead, can make an adjustment, but I just wanted to see some sort of life at the end of the last game, and we just didn't see that life at all. It just felt like, at the end of a game, you're down 4-1, just something to get you some momentum going in the next game, and it just never came. So I think it'll be more of the same unless they show me otherwise.
Yeah, the Undead were playing like they were just going to have to cry for their mummies.
Yeah, for their mummy. I actually hate that joke, and I'm mad that I laughed at it on stream.
That's okay. Later on, they'll become unwrapped.
Oh my gosh. Did you like Google like bad dad jokes for Undead on the break there?
No, I'm just a bad dad.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yep.
Well, let's see here if the Undead can actually make some progress here. DJ's trying to go up for an aerial play. Doesn't get a good first touch and loses possession after the first touch. Maybe able to cut here. Nobody's going after the ball. They're just like, nah, you guys can have it. I'm not sure why. Oh, but the dunk, maybe that's why. They can't generate offense. Maybe they can generate some counter attacks and making me look stupid. America's Finest strikes first again.
Wow, I mean, he put it up on the backboard. MJRC. I'm not sure why that name is difficult, but he does some weird acrobatics there. And, I mean, I think the circus just called they want their monkey back. Just kind of did some flips there in front of the net.
America's Finest dunks him back into the net. America's Finest is like, hey, if we're going to do this, it's got to come from me. Puts the team on his back, puts a dunk right on MJ, and it goes straight into the net. That's the worst feeling in the world if you're MJ.
Wow, I don't believe it, Cisco. The Undead have undid it, as they have taken the lead 2-0 very early in this game. They said, don't count me out. It looks like goal number 3 is coming in here. What is going on? Cheat codes enabled?
So it seems like whatever I say, the opposite is happening. So we're just going to keep going with it. It seems like the Undead just, you know, either woke up or maybe it's the Paladins are just like, you know, they just figured they got it in the bag and they've just let their foot off the gas. Let's see if they can make an adjustment. They still got 4 minutes, still a lot of time. Ooh, almost let another one go by. But let's see if they can make some adjustments, get it back in the game, 1 goal at a time, and set themselves up here. And there's 1 goal. There's one right there. Nice snipe.
Wow. I mean, DJ, he was trying to be in good position there. He was trying to do a little bit of shadow defense, but M Jr., number C, just goes up in the air, hits the ball hard, and DJ can do nothing but stare at it.
You know, watching DJ reset back, I don't know if he knew he was the last on his team, but he just, like I said, just moving slow. He needs to pick up the pace. People in this league, the pace they put on the ball when they shoot it, just a little bit more power here. You just got to move faster and he'll be fine. Oh.
And DJ is doing great. You know, it's a little bit of a wake-up experience, a little bit of a wake-up call, but he's getting better as the game goes on. You have got to give it to him for stepping it up. I mean, the 3-1, you can't argue with the result.
Right. So, well, yeah, America's Finest did a little bit of the carrying there. It's a wide open net right here from DJ. This is all DJ setting up the play. Good for him. Great save there by MJRC. America's Finest does a nice job cutting it off. DJ's waiting for the ball off the corner. He challenges, but just a little too slow to that challenge. A little bit of a double commit. It's a race to the ball now.
Yeah, America's Finest really doing his best to put the team on his back and do what he can, but you know who's on the other team trying to answer back. His name starts and ends with an X, and in the middle are some letters I can't seem to pronounce.
Yeah, that was a nice setup there. Fresh was waiting for the pass. It just never quite got to him. But look at Undead right there. They're both on the front post just sitting at the same time. They're going to get punished for it again. It's just a matter of time of when. Oh, a little bit of a whipper there. No worries. MJRC on the ball on the counter attack. Let's see if he can get a pass off or a solo play. He opts to go off the back wall. DJ doesn't know what to do. There he goes with a nice block there.
You know, there he is. He's showing what he's made of. Buying some time now. America's Finest. He's getting a little bit of pressure here. He's passing it middle. Can it be finished? There's, oh, right on the goal line. Saved by Fresh.
It's a bad touch there by
play
MJ.
for the Paladins. They are slowing down the bleeding. And the Undead has a 2-goal lead with just 2 minutes left. Is this it? Is this the first game that MJ is going to drop?
We'll see. That's a nice setup by DJ. America's Finest just has to tap it in, and that's what he does. Fantastic. See, he played with a little bit more pace. Got up before Fresh. Fresh just waiting there, pulling an Undead's move on him, and then the ball just falls right in front of the net for America's Finest to tap it in.
Wow. I mean, great setup. DJ's got 2 assists this game. He's really showing he can play as part of the team. The Paladins, however, I don't think they know what's hit them.
Yeah, I don't think that they were expecting this. I think a lot of it is a little bit of self-induced, like that. That was not good. Great play by DJ. sending it to the backboard by himself. Nobody's covering the backboard. Nobody's covering the rebound. MJ out of position, but DJ does a nice job putting it behind him, so he has no chance at saving it.
Okay, I think I know what happened. DJ was having some power issues, and he finally got that power cord back in his monitor.
Yes, he turned on his monitor. He took the controller from his little brother. Whatever it is, he did something. He's playing way differently now. Still have a little bit of an issue on the defensive end as we watch him whip right in front of the net. Nobody there to make him pay, though. America's Finest has a nice setup play here, but he boosts a little bit too much past the ball, but DJ still has an open net situation, making him jump, making him look dumb, and then putting it to the side there.
Oh my gosh, DJ had the fake of his lifetime. I mean, someone had paid cash for that Folex, and he just couldn't make the sale and put that ball in the net.
No, I'm a little bit concerned on both sides here with their backboard defense. It just seems, America's Finest just caught up a little bit too far there. But what I was saying, their backboard defense, that backboard has been wide open this entire match. I wonder if we see both teams taking advantage of that as the series goes on.
Yeah, well, it looks like just the positioning all around is getting wonky as both teams feeling the pressure. Maybe it's the stream game, maybe it's a sudden twist of fate as, MJ is just not used to losing like this. That's got to be something that really throws you off when you sit there and you say, okay, DJ's a lower salary, he just came up, it should be an easy win. And then, newsflash, it's not an easy win.
Yeah, he got promoted for a reason. He didn't get promoted because he wasn't doing well in the last in the AL. So he's there for a reason. America's Finest got an open net again. What a pass off the corner from DJ there. He's really turning it around. I love the turnaround here. And just like I said, Undead, we're going to come back in this one.
Yeah, I mean, not only is he happily turning it around, but the Undead is riding the Rocket League merry-go-round. Just put some little good music on and watch the horses go up and down. They're just laughing, giggling, and up 6-2.
Up 6-2. America's Finest has an open net again. Let's see what he does with it. Oh no, I didn't see that defender there. But he had an opportunity there. They still have some pressure here. Can they boost Starve? They can't because Fresh grabbed that boost. Let's see if they can get out of it. Oh, it's wide open
Here
net.
we go. They're starting the offense. Oh! On my screen, it looked like DJ got a piece of it, but the only thing he grabbed, according to the replay, is air. The trail didn't change colors. He did not hit it server side, and that I think makes him a sad panther.
It's interesting. Last game, I was saying that I wanted to see some sort of momentum shift for the Undead when they were getting beat down. Same thing here for Paladins, but I feel like I started to see it there at the end. You started to see a little bit of momentum shift back to Paladins' way. Let's see if they can carry some of that momentum into Game 3. We got a 1-1 series here, though, so it's super exciting. It's what we wanted. We wanted it to go all the way to 5, and we're on our way for that.
I mean, MJ taking his first loss of the season, not series loss, but first game loss. Now, we did mention earlier, the Paladins showed up with a little bit of depth of roster. Do you think they make a change, or do you think they try to say, hey, you know what? That was something weird that happened. We're not going to let it happen again, and go right back at it with those same two players?
Well, I feel like you don't take MJ out no matter what. He's probably playing the best on the field for either team on either side. I didn't have a problem with what Fresh did. There was never a moment where I was like, what is Fresh doing here? Except for maybe some backboard defense, but that could have been either player. So I don't think I would make a change just yet. I'd keep going with this team, see what this next game does, and then reevaluate after this next game.
All right, well, let's see what decision the Paladins make. That's got to really shake them up there, is MJ eating that loss. We'll see who takes the field here. There's a Fresh and a DJ and a Finest. Who is it?
They're making us wait. They're making us wait. MJ.
It's a rematch. All right, they're running it back. Fresh and MJ are coming back. They're here to stay. Let's see what happens in game number 3. Both teams 1-1 in the series score, and it has not been a bore.
It has not, and you rhymed, and I don't know if you did it on purpose though. A little bit of twerk action on the pole there from DJ. America's Finest kind of bails them out. and gets another touch. If he can win this one, it's going to be an open net. It's a race. It might just go straight in, and it does. Floater gang into the net. America's finest. Nice dunk there.
Yeah, I mean, he just hits the ball into the air, and when he looks back up, there's no one there.
You sound like a Dr. Seuss book. But hey, you should get it. You should get it published for sure.
Yeah, I mean, here they come with the kick. We'll find out who is quick.
Who is quick and who is quicker? MJ tries to dunk America's finest in his net. Fresh does get deleted. He is respawned back into his own net. It's a 1v1 situation with America's finest. America's finest doesn't get the dunk. Nice 50 there from Fresh. Let's see if MJ can beat DJ. He does. Is that going to go off the back post? It does, but it pops up. Who's going to win be first to the ball? It's going to be Fresh. Tries to put it top left, and he does. What a fantastic shot. What placement.
You know, it just reminds me of that song I loved when I was a littler person. Like, they thought they were going to defend, and then the ball went high.
Oh, I thought you were going to rhyme something with littler person. I was waiting to see what that was going to be. I was like, if he does this, man, let's get him a contract. Oh, it might be an open net. Oh, but he touched it a little bit too, I don't know, too high there, I guess. But that was an open net situation that he didn't take advantage of. Fresh might be able to get a pass over to MJ. MJ doesn't go for it. He decides to play a little bit safe here.
Well, both these teams, they're really cooking here, pressuring each other 1-1. The first minute has finally gone away, and we've just seen it being back and forth all this game. These teams are here, they're battling, and they're slugging. They're taking shots to the body, they're jabbing. It's just going to be a matter of time before we see which one lands that final uppercut.
Yeah, so there's another opportunity there. Fresh just drives right past the ball, obviously on purpose. What a fake from MJ, and the pop over, wide open net. Don't ruin it. He scores it. Great job there. MJ taking a 1v2 there and scoring. One fake.
Wow, I think I saw him like throw a banana peel out, and then the other player just slipped on it and flew on by. I have no other explanation for what just happened here.
That's just mind games. He's just in their head. They see the gamer tag, the MJRC, whatever other letters he's got, and they got a little bit scared there. They're just panic diving.
Now, America's here. They're trying to defend in their corner, but the Paladins are putting a lot of pressure. Oh, what a save on the goal line. Getting a nice pass out. DJ sees the teammate, but Fresh comes back, cuts the rotation, but makes the save. The Paladins, they do not want this game to be tied up. They are happy with the 1-goal lead and are just trying to hold on to it for dear life.
Yeah, this is the first time I've seen the Paladins kind of turtle up a little bit and just stay on their side for the longest. That's the longest time. Most of the goals coming from the Undead have been on counterattacks. You see MJ just chilling, waiting for boost. Oh, but he just lets it go in. What, he didn't even, he's got to put a hand up. You got to do something. He's giving the my bads in the quick chat, but he just kind of watched it.
I just want to point out, every other player has 4 shots and 1 goal. But DJ, 1 shot and 1 goal. I mean, what more could you ask of someone except for more than 1 goal?
Yeah, more than 1 goal for sure. More than 1 shot's good. But I don't know what. MJ just gave him that goal. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he panicked. He thought he was going off the top or what. Uh-oh, that might be a bad cut there. It might be open for MJ to score it. He just gets 1 touch, though. He doesn't shoot it. Couldn't get the angle.
Yeah, but you know what? It's a tie game once again. Neither team is crumbling. Those last 2 games, once the dam was open, the goals poured out without stopping. But here, they're just holding. They're going toe-to-toe here. And wow, just what an awesome game we're watching.
Yeah, I thought Fresh had an opportunity to get the bump on America's Finest to open up the net. The whiffs are real right now. Fresh might be caught out of position, and he is. DJ with another wide open net. He's 2 for 2 on shot to goal conversion. Oh, poor Fresh.
Wow. I mean, DJ, just the talk of the town. What he's doing is just phenomenal. I mean, you really, really got to hand it to this guy.
Yeah, for sure. I think that, like I said, I think that all started with MJ's whiff there. MJ faked. Is that going in? No, it's not. MJ faked, and then Fresh was already pushing up. And then he just was too far forward or too far back, one of the two. Another wide open net for DJ. He's 3 for 3, taking over the game. America just gets to watch. America's Finest just gets to watch him and smile.
Wow. I mean, The lead is back to the Undead. The Paladins, they might start feeling a little fearful here as another game is slipping them by and the other team is playing their lowest salary player. I mean, if that's not going to send a message, I don't know what is. Taking down the undefeated team with one of your lowest salary players, that's going to strike fear into the heart of the other JL players, not heart into the fear.
Yeah, I think Harden to the Fear works too. You saw DJ give America's Finest a little pep talk with a little, a little back slap there for no reason. That was an interesting move. I'm just curious, what do they do? Do they just turtle up now, or do they just keep putting it on? I think they're going to keep putting on the pressure. I think they're going to keep trying to score here. But I do wonder if there's going to be some sort of timeout scenario here for Paladins, maybe a roster change. See what they do going into this next game. Can they get some momentum though here at the end? I mean, it's still plenty of time to tie it, and their start right here. Fresh does get it, puts it behind with a nice placement, and it's a 1-goal game again.
You know, it looks like they just started doing the hokey pokey, but let's see if they can turn themselves around.
Yeah, you got me dying over here, man. Yeah, let's see what they can get going here. One more. Let's see if we see a pace change here from the Paladins. Fresh is just trying to do it all on his own, and now America's Finest has to get it out of their own side. Nice flick over MJ. Fresh is retreating, playing some shadow defense. Great touch to his own corner. It is out of danger. Maybe not quite yet, but it is now that America has whipped. Maybe a pass over to MJ. Can't get the pass off.
Oh. The Paladins really need this to turn out in their favor.
Oof.
They need to keep this pressure. If they lose control of the ball here, the Undead will be able to stall for time, and that'll be it. Oh, is it? It is! Oh
What?
My goodness.
What a goal,
What
and just
a play.
Just like we talked about last time, that backboard is just free right now. It is just free. Any play that you play off the backboard is going to leave you with a wide open net. It's happened every time they've tried it. It's there for the taking. I wonder which team recognizes it and just abuses the backboard.
I mean, Fresh there for a second was impersonating a flamingo, and then he put his foot down and said, no, I'm going to score this goal.
Impersonating a flamingo. I don't even know what that means, but let's rock with it. All right, here we go. Overtime, our first overtime. It's a 1-1 series, 4-4 going into overtime. We thought the Undead had it. They thought they had it too, but you see a new life out of Paladins.
You do, but I mean, a game this close, the Undead, no matter how this goes, the other team is going to know that you can put that team on the ropes. However, the team that wins this will be threatening to close it out with one more win. And here we see MJ starting the offense. He's looking for a flick. DJ gets a piece of it. America's Finest gets it best. MJ racing back. America's Finest trying to start someone in their corner, but loses control of it. Oh, a little bit of a miscommunication from the Paladins. Hard shot coming in here. America's Finest gets the save. It's going up the wall. Fresh is jumping. Fresh is shooting. And Fresh does not score because America's Finest is there.
It's double committed. No, it was fine, but they're low on boost here because the double commit, but it looks like the Paladins can't make them pay. Who wins to this ball? That would have been huge if MJ lost there. It would have been a wide open net for him, being the last person back. Can they keep the pressure up? Can they keep the boost? Looks like MJ's low boost, so he's got to retreat all the way back to his side, and now the Undead can maybe have an offensive. Maybe not. They're going to be back on their end defending again. They got to take advantage of those situations when one of the Paladins rotates all the way back to keep the pressure up.
You know, it might be a strategy. I think the Paladins want this so much. Maybe the Undead are trying to, bait them into overextending and then get a nice, clean, just a nice, clean counterattack goal.
Yeah, that's how, two of their, backboard again. Here we go. Can somebody get it off the backboard? Oh, it's so close. Wide open, though. And he puts it to the side there. And America's Finest will have an opportunity to keep it in play, but MJ's going to try and... I wish MJ controlled there instead of just clearing it away. Maybe he was low on boost. And here it is. Oof, it just makes me so nervous.
2 minutes of overtime. I cannot get enough of this. I put a line of overtime down. Oh my gosh, it's over! It's over! The Paladins take it after 2 minutes of overtime. Once again, that backboard, I think you called it, my friend.
Yeah, it's wide open. It's been wide open all series. You see it's either coming off the backboard and getting close to a shot or actually creating a goal, or sorry, close to a goal or actually creating a goal. But it's pretty consistent. That backboard is wide open all day long.
I mean, if you're the Undead, though, you've got to be feeling good about that game on one hand. But you have to take that loss just with a little bit of a grain of salt, a slice of lemon, and maybe a shot of tequila.
Yeah, what I like to see is, looking at it, you see Fresh actually took over. He almost dropped 1,000, but every player almost dropped 1,000 there. But he's got 4 goals and 3 saves. He was definitely the player of that match. Seeing him take over for the Paladins may be exactly what they needed, the recipe that they needed to take that game away.
Yeah, either way, I mean, DJ coming out with 3 goals. I mean, we saw America's Finest pop off, but DJ really coming through for the team that last game. I mean, I don't know what else to say. That was just quite impressive. I can't say enough good things about how he played this game.
Yeah, I'm super impressed with DJ. It's clear that he belongs in this league. You could say maybe a little bit of shaky legs in the beginning, just getting used to it. But the more comfortable he gets, you see that he really does belong here. No substitutes again. We're going for a round 4 here, with the Paladins up 2-1. Can they put it away, or will the you think the Undead might send it to Game 5?
I mean, I gotta go for the Paladins remaining undefeated. As much as I'm a fan of DJ, I mean the Paladins, they have a track record of not losing, and until it shows otherwise, you gotta go with predictability.
Pain. Pain. I know the feeling, DJ. Don't worry. We all feel you. The accidental backflip here. Can't get to the ball. Ball hits off the backboard again for another goal.
Yeah, I mean DJ impersonating Star Fox, doing a barrel roll when he needs to hit the ball, but it does happen to everyone.
Yeah, it happened to me like 3 times last night. That was my move in scrims for sure. But you feel for him, but he's got to regain. Let's see what he can do here. Can they tie it up? Looks like not. Fresh is going to put some pressure on the Undead goal. Oh, off the backboard, wide open. MJ decides to shadow instead of go for the shot. Probably a smart decision based off of how they conceded all of those open net goals last game. And here's an open net. Can MJ finish it?
Paladins up to an early lead, really trying to close this one out. I mean, MJ might be a little upset that his perfect record was besmirched by these undeads.
The undead.
Undead tights? Like, what do you call an undead person?
I don't know. Undead, I guess. I guess they're just the undead. But yeah, I think you're right here. Starting strong, but remember last game started this way too. Ended up being 4-4 the other direction. Everybody decides to not touch the ball here. Great mind games on both sides. I'm sure that was totally calculated by both teams. Let's see if we can get a center here from Fresh. Keep the pressure going. America's Finest has something else to say about it. Clears it. DJ might have an open net to shoot it. He does. Floater gang up into the top off the backboard, and somebody finally cleans something off the backboard.
Wow, I mean, this game is incredible. The Undead, however, they've come back before. Let's see if they can do it again as America's Finest starts the offense in their corner. DJ goes up, takes the shot a little wide. Looks like his shot was thrown off by a great bump from Fresh. Just really being physical there. And America's Finest, he gets a little bit of a 1-by-1. Can he do anything with it? He takes his time, teammate demoed. Now both defenders are back. The 50 happens, and it looks like the Paladins might be safe. Now it's time for DJ to defend 1 versus 1. He manages to get a touch of it. Both of them are in the corner. A little bit of safety here. I tell you what, the Paladins are not easing up any of the pressure. And the Undead look like they're just barely hanging on.
Yeah, Paladins have turned up the speed. Let's see if America's Finest can clip here. He's got no boost. There's no clipping happening. DJ decides to turn around. He gets bumped out. Can Fresh get there? No, America's Finest gets there first. He does get dunked off the backboard. What'll MJ do? He opts to back up. Oh, and then he does end up pressuring the ball. Fresh is going to have an opportunity to pop it. Instead, he takes a shot right on net. America's Finest is there to clean it up. A little bit of a double commit there.
A little bit of a double commit indeed, but here we go. America's Finest looks like he's trying to set up some solo plays, but they're not giving him the space that he needs in order to get something going. They are just forcing them to continually bang the ball away, to get. Oh my goodness! DJ opens up some offense with that demo. You know what they say: teach a man to make a fire, keep him warm for a night, but set a man on fire, and he's warm for the rest of his life.
Oh my. Every time you say, you know what they say, I'm afraid of what comes next. I just gotta listen and hang on to what you're saying. Oh, wide open net, a little bit of a whiff. Who's gonna win it? MJ does get there first to clear it out. Man, the whiffs are becoming more and more, obvious here. Like, that's a bad touch. That's shootable. Fresh is gonna be able to deal with it. America's Finest can't get the dunk there. That's dangerous play there, though.
And you are right about those whips and misses coming out from both teams. I mean, there's a lot on the line here, but even more for the Undead as their back is against the rope. But you know what they say about those misses.
Ooh, dude. Oops. DJ snipes again. He's the sniper of the match. I want to look at the stats somehow. I don't know if there's a way to look at it. Maybe just watch the games back. It feels like most of his goals are coming from his own half, just sending it across the field to the open net.
I mean, those types of shots, I mean, you gotta have them. Just like the Earth's rotation, it just makes my day.
Oh my. I don't know how to respond. DJ gets a nice little 50 there. Can America's Finest beat Fresh? He cannot. Fresh does have a nice pass. MJ not there for it though. Just wants to stay back safe and just squeak this win out instead of putting the pressure on. I can respect it. Maybe not the best touch from Fresh though. It's an open net and it's a tie game anyway. The only thing defense prevents you from is winning. So let's see if they pick it up from here on out now that it's a tie game.
Well, you know, they have equalized, but they have the momentum to pull ahead. The Paladins haven't scored since they took that early lead. You know, they went up and slowly but surely the Undead have crawled their way back. And now a minute left. If they can get in one unanswered goal, it's gonna be a wrap.
Yeah, you know, I feel like the players are listening to the stream or something because every time we say a compliment for a team or something, the opposite happens almost immediately. We're complimenting the pressure from the Paladins, and then all of a sudden they take their foot off the gas and get scored on twice. Let's just see if they can do something about it here.
I wonder if my jokes are almost throwing off the players if they are listening to the stream. My jokes are communist, though. It's not funny unless everyone gets them.
Oh man, they're not funny, that's for sure. Some of them are. You're about 50-50, so that's better than me. It looks like, are they going to be able to get a goal here before overtime? 6 seconds left. DJ trying to get a pass to America's Finest. He does catch it, but can he get control? What a flick! It might be in it, and what a shot! Right into the upper left corner.
Your mic does cut out when you get incredibly excited, Cisco. You may want to turn off some of those settings. It thinks you're so loud, you must be like someone dying in the background, and it doesn't want to let us hear it. But what a comeback! What a comeback! Undead. Oh, is this a game 5? Do my eyes deceive me? Both of us thought it was gonna be an easy sweep, and now it's gonna be a reverse sweep, right? Is that what it's gonna be? No, it's not
No,
even
it's
that.
not a reverse sweep. It's just going to game 5. They're just going back and forth, haymaker for haymaker, going into game 5 here. And I need to stop screaming because I do have a bit of a strep throat situation happening tonight, and my throat hurts like crazy. What a fantastic shot there by America's Finest to send us to game 5, though.
Absolutely. I mean, they've got to be happy with how this turned out. I mean, that first game, it looked really bad for them, but then coming back, winning game 2, and now taking it all the way to game number 5, it almost makes me wish for a game number 6.
All right, well, I'm going back to my original prediction. I'm going Undead here, just because I don't want anybody to be undefeated in JL, unless it's the Vipers. So, and since we're not, nobody can be. So we're going Undead all the way. Who you got here in Game 5?
I mean, I got to stick with the Paladins, but I think the one thing we learn is that who wins this Rocket League game is just like a restaurant called Karma. You get what you deserve.
Oh man, I just don't know what to say anymore. I'm so lost. You got me. You've defeated me. I'm defeated. Just like the Paladins will be after this Game 5. Here we go. They're going to kickoff. Let's see what happens here early on. Who strikes first?
Well, as America takes the early bit of pressure taking into their corner, the Paladins go for a counterattack. The ball is now in the half of the Undead, but the Paladins are losing control of it. Can they get countered? Oh, what a save there. Just bounced off his car from the high shot. And once again, is that backboard unprotected? No. And everyone's in the corner now. They're having a picnic and sharing some sandwiches. But here comes the counter.
What a redirect! What a shot by DJ! He gets bumped from America's Finest, just lands, the ball's right next to him, redirects it. How does that even happen? I don't even know. That is the worst feeling.
I thought it was going one way, and then it just turned in the other direction.
Oh, maybe an opportunity here to tie it up, and America's Finest shoots it barred down. What a shot there, just to even it up, just to erase the embarrassment that was that last goal.
I mean, just good, solid play there. It was an almost miss, but it became an absolute goal.
Yeah, it was a nice little fake there from DJ. Totally did it on purpose, just like this kickoff. I'm sure he did that on purpose. And then, you know, America's Finest is there to clean it up. America's Finest is back there with full boost. He's gonna wait. They're both waiting for Fresh's first touch. Now they got a 2v1 scenario, maybe. Great job. Oh wait, you're under fire, and MJ is gone. I didn't even realize it till just now. They did have a sub there. I don't know how I missed it. It must have been your jokes that were just distracting me from the decision here. Interesting decision that they pulled MJ out the last game, game 5.
Well, I mean, he did just lose some games there.
Well, and then there you go.
Like they're bringing it back, 2-1. Oh man, I'm feeling a little tingly inside.
Yeah, let's see if last time they scored a goal, Undead came right back, scored right away. Let's see if they get a good kickoff here.
Well, kickoffs aside, this game is very, very close. As Under Fire, now that we know that he's actually in here, is showing that he can hang with MJ. I mean, it looks like Paladins just have a really well-balanced team with everyone, as he played so good we didn't notice MJ was gone.
Yeah, we didn't notice, and I feel like he's got the exact same like skin on his car, so it just looked like the same car. Oh, open net situation, nobody there to put it in. America's Finest will be able to take it out of the net. Gets the boost. Oh, it gets bumped though. What a good bump by Fresh. Now you're Under Fire's got a 1v1 with DJ, but DJ tries to snipe again. It does go a little bit wide. America is there to put it in front of net. Can DJ put it in? No, just a little too slow there, and Fresh is able to clear it out and start a counterattack of his own.
Fresh tries to take it past. It's high. Under Fire's there and puts it in. 3-1. The sub is getting it done. Oh man, if you're the Undead, it's time to just lock in and do your best, because this is about to be all she wrote.
Yes, the backboard strikes once again. The shot off the backboard. Both go, both miss on defense, and then you're Under Fire just gets to just tap it in. He just tapped it in. Fresh tries a shot behind. Oh, wow, caught out of position there. I don't know who that was, if that was DJ or America's Finest. Just caught out of position. Great placement. It was DJ. Fresh puts it right behind him. Nothing he could do except backflip. Couldn't get to it. 4-1.
I mean, I heard you start to tell a joke there. I heard you start doing a nice little movie quote. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, the Happy Gilmore.
I really appreciate that. Yeah, I really try to keep everything lively. I mean, I once made a fun about wind, but it blew.
Oh man, they're in a Rule 1 right now. We got a 1v1 situation with the lowest Sal on the field in there. Can he make it happen? Oh, looks like he's not going to. I saw him jump off that back wall. I was like, uh-oh, he's in trouble. And indeed he was. Oh, he didn't know where he was going at times.
Yeah. Oh man, 5-1. This game is starting to look like the only other thing you can order at Subway. It's just a wrap.
You have to be looking these up. You have to be. Can DJ get back? This might be an open net situation again. He's got the demo coming at him. Oh, he scared him away. You're Under Fire. Scared him away just enough. They are searching for a Brazil and more. 6-1 with 2:11 left.
I mean, he tried, but he had to dodge that demo. The threat was real. but unfortunately, so was the shot that followed, and it just went in. 6-1, threatening a tropical vacation to assert their dominance here.
Oh, here we go. Can they get a goal back? Nope, DJ decides to not control the ball. Not the best first touch. Fresh trying to get the 7th goal. Is he going to get a pass here? One more touch. There it is. You're under fire there. Bottom right. What a save by DJ. A little bit predictable of a play. Maybe that's why he was in the right position, but it was a nice pass, nice setup, better save.
I mean, good job on DJ there, just barely getting back. And then, once again, the offense, though, even though the Paladins are up by 5 goals, the offense has been back and forth. Just, they're going in for the Paladins, they're not going in for the Undead. I mean, sometimes it's just not your game.
Just be like that sometimes. And there's another one. Both players go to the back wall. A little bit of a miscommunication. Nobody goes to the back of the net. Bad first touch. Again, pass to Fresh. Fresh takes advantage of the open net.
Man.
I wonder if Paladins just leave it, like they just turtle and they just try to end it at 7-1 for style points.
I don't know. I think
Nope.
at this point, you just send a message to make sure they don't. Oh. Oh, that was unfortunate.
Yeah, I wanted to
Mr.
see that.
Philip Reset almost paid us a visit.
Oh, is this gonna float in? Oh, barely off the top there. Yeah, he got the flipper set off the top. Good setup and nobody there to clean it up. Oh, everybody's missing the ball again. This is becoming a common occurrence here. Nice pass here. DJ does have an opportunity to pass it down to America's Finest. Maybe puts it a little bit too far forward for him. It's going to be a race here. Fresh versus DJ. DJ will have boost and ball. Can he clip? Instead he passes. Oh man, they say the best mechanic is a pass, but at this point, just clip. You're up 7-1. Just clip. Just go for it.
I think they're trying to clip at this point. That's why it's still 7-1. But we'll see if the Undead can break that horrible, horrible scoreline and get out of that tropical country.
Yeah, they can go either way. They can either concede a goal, and they might have. Oh, right off the post here. Does look like they're still trying to shoot. He brings it back to his own corner. 10 seconds left. Looks like the Brazil is a reality. DJ trying to snipe. Instead, he puts it right to the wall. And that'll do it here. 2 seconds left in game 5. The Paladins stay undefeated. They go to 4-0, and the Undead drop to 2-2.
Yeah, I mean, the Paladins may have stayed undefeated, but MJ got his first loss, 2 losses actually, excuse me, and they ended up having to pull him. I mean, that's got to be something that shakes you to your core when you are perhaps considered the star player on the team, and in order for them to win, you have to sit.
Well, I don't know if he had to. You know, he won 2 games with him. They won 1 game without him. I think that he played well. I don't think that they needed to pull him. It may have been his choice. Maybe he's just not feeling it. Maybe his, girlfriend or mom or whoever or whatever came and yelled at him. But for whatever reason, they pulled him, and it ended up working in their favor. But I think he played well. I don't think he disappointed at all.
I don't think any of these players disappointed us. And a special shout out to DJ and America's Finest. They really hung in there. DJ rose to the occasion. America's Finest played so well. And yet, just at the end, one team's got to win, one team's got to lose. In this case, the Paladins win in game 5. What an amazing end to the night we've had, casting some RKTU underground action.